Imagine if you had the perfect life where you could do absolutely anything you wanted to do at any time. You had an insane level of focus, you were incredibly driven and disciplined. Imagine this person and imagine how much they could actually accomplish. In this video, I'm going to help you become your most productive self. That way you could do anything you put your mind to with the insane level of discipline, focus, and dedication. The first thing that we need to do to become productive forever is to have an insane and strong level of discipline. A lot of content creators are telling you all these different facts about discipline and all these different definitions. But I'll tell you the raw definition of what actually discipline is and how you can get it. This is the simplest way I can explain it. Discipline is doing what you don't want to do regardless of how you're feeling. If you're sad, happy, lazy, you're still going to do the work regardless. That is discipline. Okay, now that we know the definition of discipline, how do we get discipline? How do we incorporate discipline into our lives? How do we become an incredibly disciplined person? What we need to do to become incredibly disciplined is to challenge ourselves, put ourselves into that uncomfort. And I know that's not the answer you guys wanted to hear. You wanted to hear me say, oh, you just have to read this book or something or watch this video. No. What you have to do is actually put yourself into that challenging position. Whatever that challenging position is for you, whatever that weakness is for you, and you challenge yourself and put yourself in that situation, you are going to callous your mind and you're going to build a discipline. I'm sure you guys are familiar with David Goggins. Have you seen how he pushes himself and he puts himself in these incredibly difficult situations even when he doesn't want to do it? And he is one of the most disciplined people on the planet. All we have to do is just put ourselves into the challenge head first. Now, once we are starting to challenge ourselves and getting used and embracing the uncomfort, the next thing that we need to do is to create a routine. Now, with a routine, you don't want to have too much on your schedule, too much that you won't be able to do all the things that you put on it. Creating a routine comes with a very, very strong skill of time management. Make sure that you can get things done. Make sure that you can get things in an orderly fashion. Organize it so it fits your day perfectly. This routine should be productive. It should lead you to a great journey, a great path in life. Something that I like to do is I'll incorporate exercising, reading, and learning new skills. These three things alone will get you into an amazing position in life. And there's so many other activities and so many other things you can put into your routine. You can incorporate meditation, you can incorporate cold baths, cold showers. Whatever you want to incorporate, whatever you think is perfect for your daily routine, stick with it. This routine is built for you, and it's not going to be built for every single person out here. But make sure you're still challenging yourself. Make sure that you're putting in everything that you got. Don't make your routine weak. Don't make your routine only have one thing or two things that are actually productive. Don't put a time slot in your routine that is 1 to 2, 3 hours of scrolling on social media. Make your routine productive and you will become productive. And number 3, and this is an interesting one, be organized. This is very true. Our environment and our rooms, whatever environment that we are in, if it is unclean or dirty, not in good organization, then you're going to be in a terrible mind space. Your room and your environment reflects what is going on in your mind. It reflects your mindset. It reflects if you're positive or negative. It reflects if you're a professional or unprofessional or lazy. So what we have to do is organize the rooms and the places that we live. We live so much of our lives indoors. You need to organize it and make sure that it's something that can welcome you. A place that you want to be, not a place that you regret to be. And not only with your environment and cleaning your room and making sure your environment is clean, but it's also tracking your goals and to-do lists. Organize your to-do list and organize your goals to be productive, to lead you in the right direction. Make sure that things are organized in your to-do list so that you can achieve those goals that you want to achieve. Once you become an organized individual, you will see so much more productivity in such a more clear mind. I know that everyone as a kid has felt like, oh, I don't want to clean my room because my parents are telling me to clean my bed and stuff. And I understand that. I never liked to clean my room either. But once you start to do it, you start to build the habit of doing it, and it becomes a very, very organized cycle. And then you become actually happy with the environment you're in. And at number 4, this is one of the hardest things that people deal with, and that's holding yourself accountable. When you make a mistake, when you have an off day, when you break that habit or break that streak, when you don't achieve that goal, and when you don't do that thing on your to-do list, you need to hold yourself accountable. You need to accept the fact that, damn it, I messed up. I made a mistake. But don't bash yourself for that. Don't bash yourself for making that mistake and be upset with yourself. Sure, everyone doesn't want to make a mistake, but it's going to happen regardless of what position you're in. So embrace the mistake and repair it. See it as something that you can fix, and then fix it so it never happens again. Not only with holding yourself accountable to your own routine, your own to-do list, to your own productivity and discipline, but you also have to hold yourself accountable to actually confronting those challenging things that you don't want to confront. What I mean by this is if people bring up situations about your life, like saying maybe you need to make some money, maybe you need to start getting a better education, don't push those away because you're scared about it affecting your ego. Accept it, embrace it, analyze it. And once you start to embrace those opinions, embrace those own opinions about yourself and the mistakes that you make, you can start to build on that and make sure that never happens again and that you don't have a weakness in that area. Before this video ends, let's summarize the 4 things that we went over in this video. You have to have a strong discipline, do the things that you don't want to do, create a strong routine managing your time, be organized, make sure that your environment, your to-do list, and your goals are organized. Hold yourself accountable when you make a mistake or when there's a lesson to be learned. These 4 things will help you become productive forever. But I want to make it clear that you're still going to have mistakes. You're still going to have an off day. But what our goal is here is to make sure that when we have that productive day, that we aren't falling backwards and staying on the ground. To be productive forever, we need to get up every single time we face that challenge and when we run into that brick wall. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys learned something from it. Like always, my friends, always embrace the journey.